Let's cut the bullshit. You're not losing because someone else is winning. You're losing because you've been lying to yourself for years. And the truth is, finally catching up. The people ahead of you aren't better. They're just not slaves to their own excuses. See, it's like this. Stay to the end and I'll show you exactly what they know. The raw, ugly truths you've been avoiding and why 2026 is about to expose anyone still running life like a hobby. You think you're grinding. You think you're trying. You think you're putting in work. No, you're surviving. You're panicking. You're winging it. Meanwhile, they operating like assassins with a blueprint. And assassins beat amateurs every single time. I've coached people who were drowning in chaos. And once they learned these truths, they realized the problem was never the world, the market, or the timing. The problem was them. Their lack of structure, their lack of honesty, their lack of discipline masked as what? Potential. Sound familiar? Good. Let's continue. See, the truths they live by that you keep ignoring, they move with urgency. They respect time. You abuse it. They don't need to feel motivated. They do what needs to be done. You waiting for the stars to align, for the moment to feel right, for the fear to disappear. Guess what? Fear doesn't disappear. You do from the race. They build systems. You building stories. Everything they do has structure, routines, workflows, money systems, boundaries, accountability. You have, I've been busy. I'm overwhelmed. I'll get to it. One day, I'm working on me. Working on you? How? Where's the system? Where's the alignment? Where's the track record? You don't have one. You have feelings dressed up as progress. See, they study the game. You study the highlights. They look at data. They look at patterns. They study how markets shift, how platforms move, how customers think. You study motivation clips and wonder why nothing changes. They are mastering strategy. You're chasing dopamine. You can't beat players who understand the board when you barely understand the pieces. They face themselves. You rewrite reality. Here's the real difference. They call out their bullshit. You rename yours. They say, I'm undisciplined. I need help. You say, I'm just in a weird season. They say, I'm wasting time. You say, I'm waiting on God. Stop. God didn't tell you to delay. Your fear did. Winners confront themselves. Losers comfort themselves. Let this sting. You don't have a potential problem. You have an alignment problem. Your time, energy, money is leaking from every direction because you refuse to build an infrastructure that winners rely on. Make all the vision boards you want. Say all the affirmations you want. Quote all the gurus you want. But if your life has no structure, your future has no chance. And 2026 is not the year to get exposed. It's the year to get organized or get out the way. If you triggered, good. It means you're still alive in the race. Comment, no more lies. And now I'll tell you which pillar you need to fix first before the rest of your year falls apart. If you're ready to stop losing to people who aren't even more talented than you, apply for the Wizetics OS coaching, but only if you're serious, because I don't babysit potential. I build infrastructure. Watch, 2026 will expose you next. If this video punched you in the chest, that one will finish the job. 2026 will expose you is up next. Fix your alignment, fix your structure. Wizetics way, fix your life.
Hoje eu vou dominar o mundo, jogar todo esse ice farinhar em Bel, fazer a lua de estudo.